Welcome back to the channel, everybody. MP Fitness. We're going to start the interview with a personal trainer part 2. And remember, if you haven't watched part 1, go back and watch part 1 and we'll get stuck into part 2.
Next question, question 10. What advice do you have for people who are at home at the moment and are thinking about doing home workouts but aren't sure where to start? So obviously they don't have access to talking to a personal trainer. Hence the reason I'm doing this video is get people interacting with a personal trainer in a different setting. But how would somebody start if they don't have access to speaking to a personal trainer now?
The best thing for anyone who is just starting out is to start walking. Walking is the most functional thing you can do. You can get out and you can walk anywhere, any day, whenever. You can even walk in the rain and shit weather. You can walk. The other thing is, what I have noticed is how much you can pull off YouTube to find the basic workouts and everything. And I'm not saying to go look on YouTube and find the most hectic workout just so you know that you've had a good workout. Look for a beginner stage of ab workout, beginner stage of cardio, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Go for the beginner. Do not leap in and now do some sort of damage.
Yeah, because like you say, there is a lot of information out there on YouTube and on the internet. You can pick up these little pictures which will tell you different workouts you can do at home. But being someone that's really beginning and doesn't know functional movements and stuff like that, it's very difficult for them to now sift through that information to find a workout that's generally good, that's done by somebody that knows what they're doing. This work, I'm doing that plan of 18 days, and I'm not a professional, but I've spoken to you about it. It was actually you that challenged me into the challenge. So, and if I was doing it wrong, you would have commented on my video saying, your form is terrible with this, you need to work on doing that. But if you are somebody that's starting at home, that has no idea of how to start an exercise, like my mom says, I would recommend starting with walking and maybe doing a little bit of running, intermittent running in your walks, maybe, if you can, because it's very difficult. Like, you'll be so overwhelmed with the amount of information you'll find on YouTube and the internet. So
the other thing is with walking, it's, you can walk. It depends. And the best thing is, with walking, it is a weight control thing, because it doesn't matter how heavy you are or how light you are, you can walk.
Yeah.
The other thing I can recommend for people that are slightly overweight and would rather do something, with joints and that sort of thing, which might be a bit of an issue if you're majorly overweight or you feel that you need to get started. Try swimming first.
Yeah.
If you can get to a pool. If you're in a climate which is very, very cold and you can't get to a pool, then walking is your next option.
So that moves us on to the next question: is what advice do you have for people to stay motivated and consistent with their training once they started?
Well, to stay motivated, it has to be done every single day. You cannot just go, I'm just doing this today and then I'll give it 2 or 3 days and give it I might try it. It has to be done every day, because then it becomes a habit. And then you know that when you've missed a session, it becomes a problem. You're now thinking, oh, I didn't do my session today. So consistency is the way forward. If you can start doing every day, even if it's 20 minutes only, and you do it every day, and then you just keep increasing your time to 25 minutes. As long as you're doing something every day for a certain amount of time. Okay, maybe you can take 1 day off for your full day break. But if you're just walking and you're taking it easy, you can do every day.
Yeah. Okay, so now the next question is, what is your take on protein powders and other supplements? Do you recommend people going into that, or is it something that people should rather speak to a doctor or a nutritionist first about?
I think a nutritionist would be the best advice for anyone who's going to start taking some sort of supplement. Protein shakes are okay, depending on the ones you take. Also you don't really need a protein shake or a protein powder or something if your diet is
diet is good. Yeah.
Diet. If you're into hectic training, like I'm saying, you are competing, then you do need your pre-workouts and you do need your recoveries, because your body is being put under so much more strain. But if you're a regular, like anyone who's just doing an hour of training during the day, then you don't need to have a protein powder, and you do not need creatine, and you do not need any sort of recovery or anything else if your diet is right.
And what about fat burners? Because obviously fat burners, you see the adverts all the time being pushed on people.
I'm not totally against the fat burner, but I would go for a natural one rather than something that you don't know is in the actual product.
Yeah, so rather plant-based one than a chemically enhanced one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Before we wrap up, how do you think the lockdown is going to affect the world of fitness once lockdown is over?
I think the gyms are going to take a big knock. Because, and I'm not wanting this to happen, because this is my job I'm about to lose if something like this does happen. But what has happened in the last 3 months is people have realized that they actually do not need a gym. Unless you are someone who cannot focus and needs a personal trainer to get them motivated and knows that they will not train unless they go to a gym.
Yeah.
Then the gym is no longer an option. They've also realized that while they are on this stay at home and whatever, all they have to do is pull up a routine from YouTube, and there's hundreds on YouTube.
So you think that's where it's going to go? It's eventually going to become video based, whereas personal trainers release videos every day of exercises. I mean, the new bicycles that some gyms have, they've got that Peloton, which is spin classes. You can buy the bicycle at home, you log in, and it's a spin class online. So I think everything's going to move away from commercial gymming.
I think it might. I'm not keen on wanting that to happen, because it's my job, but I think that's what might happen. Also, a lot of these gyms are going to become elite gyms, because the expense of running a gym, and people have lost business and money and everything in this last lockdown. Your gym is now a luxury. Yeah. And so the only one who's going to be affording a gym is someone who can pay a much higher membership.
Yeah.
Now, not only do you have your membership, then you have a personal training fee. How much, so they're going to become elite gyms rather than just ordinary,
Yeah.
The other thing is, if people do want a personal trainer, they're going to cut out the gym as the middleman. And most personal trainers like me have set up a small gym at home. Or most personal trainers are going to go to people's houses.
Okay, so what's the one thing you're most looking forward to when the gyms open? If they ever open?
All the members. I miss the members. I miss teaching my classes, and I miss the members and that sort of thing.
And second last question, if you could give one piece of advice about fitness, what would it be?
Take it slowly.
Take it slowly. Wise words, those, I guess.
Yeah, take it slowly. You can get into it slowly. You will stay with your fitness program.
And also, it's one thing that I haven't got written down yet. It's never too late to start gym. You can't just look at it and go, oh, I'm too old, or, I should have started 10 years ago. You can always start now.
You can start anytime.
Okay.
Anytime.
And the last question, what is your biggest pet peeve that people do at the gym?
Pet peeve at the gym. Hog the machines. When they're on them, they don't like to share, a lot of people, so they think they can sit on that machine for ages. They hog the machines.
Or the same as when they're on that machine, and then they, in between each set, they have a 20-minute chat to their friend on the machine next to them. Yeah. Okay. So that's us done. Got anything else to add about personal training before we go?
No, not really. I think we covered it, most of it. But it is a good industry to go into, maybe not now, but I mean, it is, it's a rewarding profession.
And how many personal trainers are there at Triton?
I think we are between 10 and 12, between 8 and 12, yeah.
Okay.
Personal trainers at the gym.
And obviously you guys all know each other very well. And and you'll probably know all the trainers in Zimbabwe at the moment because like I said, the community being very small. And what are Triton's chances of attracting new members after the lockdown, or is it just going to be the same thing? Like money is the biggest issue.
I think money is going to be the biggest issue, at least for a few months. For at least 3 to 6 months, I think that money issue is going to be a big thing. And I think after that, then it would probably pick up again.
Yeah, I think that's going to be not just in Zimbabwe. I think that's going to be worldwide, especially here, like in Scotland. My gym has said if we pay for every month we've paid for during lockdown, we'll get 1 free personal training session. But I think worldwide, people are going to struggle going back to gyms because jobs are scarce. The oil industry's taken another big knock. So I live in a place that's all working off the oil industry. So there's lots of people now that even when lockdown is done, jobs are still going to be scarce. Companies are probably also going to start seeing that they can do with a lot less personnel. So everything.
I think it is a sad situation at the moment, and we're all going to have to take one day at a time and see how we can get through this.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things. There's not a lot we can do about something that we can't change.
Yeah. Okay, Mom, thanks very much. I will speak to you later. And
okay.
We're going to see if some people want to drop some comments and ask you to do some more videos for us.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Abe.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Right. So that was an interview with a personal trainer, or as I like to call her, Mom. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like it and drop a comment below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you would like to see more videos or have questions for my mom, please drop them in the comments below and I'll pass them on to her. Or maybe if you'd like to see another video and you give me enough questions, we can do it again. If you would also like to see my mom maybe do a video series of basic workouts that people can maybe do at home, also let me know in the comments below. And if we get enough comments on it, maybe I'll ask her to do that and she can start her own video series for the channel. As always, guys, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.